Jim, we're stood next to a Mazak horizontal machining centre, and it's a very impressive demo. What's taking place?
Today, Joe, we're going to demonstrate the HAIMER Basic mill. This type of cutter is the general tool for all materials. Currently, we're going to run a 4-flute centre cutting solid carbide end mill without safe lock, just straight shank.
And I know there's quite a unique end geometry. Why is that?
Basically, so the tool can actually ramp, it can mill, it can do slotting, and it can also drill. So, like we said earlier, a tool to do most things on most materials.
So is that the idea? It's a universal general purpose tool that you can use on most materials, most applications, so I guess increased productivity as less tool changes and reduced stock.
Yes, Joe, the customer sometimes has to buy tools for steels and some for cast irons, and also some for aluminiums, of course. But in general, if you had one tool that can do everything, then the HAIMER Basic mill is the one to do it.
So we're calling it a basic mill, but in all honesty, it's anything but, isn't it? It's a universal performance tool.
I think here in England we could class it as a standard milling cutter. I think in the German translation, the basic mill is what we get in England. But in general, it's the standard cutter which will do the work within most machine shops, whether they be large, small or medium.
And you haven't been manufacturing cutting tools all that long. How's the rollout gone? Are you selling many?
Very good. It's early days. We have to do like everyone else does. We have to prove our worth on the machine tool. And once we're there, I think the cutter will prove itself and HAIMER will sell more and more.
And I guess it's the final piece of the jigsaw, isn't it? You've got the spindle tooling, you can balance the tool, and you can balance the cutting tool, in fact. But now you've got the cutting tool as well.
Yes, the big push from the HAIMER brand is the interface between the spindle and the cutting tool. Now HAIMER have the cutting tool also, and with that the customer will get maximum productivity on the floor.
So can you talk me through the geometry of the cutting tool?
The geometry of the cutting tool allows the customer to ramp in at a 30-degree angle and up to a 45-degree angle. And as you can see, the clearances here and here also allow the drilling aspect.